Live and Does His Football Storm, welcome if you have just joined. Thank you very much for joining the stream. It's Donald Johnson from Middlesbrough, North East of England today. Welcome to some more Manchester United content. Are we with you in a second? I'm just trying to put my United shirt on whilst I'm talking. Right. Now we can start properly. MSC Trav, thanks for joining. Liam Martin, thanks for joining as well. I'm not mod anymore. I'm not explaining. There's a couple of mods I've had to delete because of other stuff. But I'm not even certain if I'm going to even have mods. That's the thing. I don't even know whether it's good to have mods or not, because a lot of the time you get a lot of mods who don't. You set people mods and a lot, and I don't mean this to anyone, but there's tons of mods that people have, and hardly, and a lot of them don't even do the job properly. So I'm depending on whether I'm going to have mods or not. So yeah, I'll let you know when I actually decide that. Because if I do decide not to have mods, I won't have mods. Simple as. Liam and Trav and obviously Sam McNeil, thanks for joining. Manchester United have been linked with a couple of transfer rumours. Now, obviously, there's been rumours where Jose Mourinho could get rid of, could actually sell Marcus Waterhouse and Eric Bailey in the transfer window in January, which I think would be a bit of an issue if we don't sign any of the players that have been linked to us. Two players have been linked to us, and they've both been from the Italian league. Inter Milan's whatever his first name is, skriniar or whatever he is called. Don't take me off mod. I'm gonna decide anyway in a couple of weeks. So we got skriniar and Koulibaly, who were linked, both being linked with Manchester United as two replace centre backs to replace Bailey and Waterhouse if they both leave. But that's not always going to be the case. We don't know whether Marcus Waterhouse is going to even get sold, and we don't even know if Bailey is going to even get sold. This is just what Jose Mourinho says that could happen. If Bailey leaves, I think that's our best defender gone. No, I can't tomorrow. I'm not doing favour streams in a minute. Well, for this week at least. We've got, obviously, what was I going to say? Waterhouse, who, to be honest with you, he doesn't get his game time, so I wouldn't really be surprised if he left, because he doesn't get much game time anyway. If you've joined, please drop a like, very much appreciated. Get your comments in the comment section and in the live chat. Obviously, I say negotiate. I will obviously, communicate with everyone in here. Let me get into the live chat and just check that the stream's fine. I always do this. I normally do this as I start, but I didn't get a chance. But if they do go, I think they'll be greatly missed by Manchester United. However, the two guys who have been linked are two very strong and talented individual centre-backs. Two centre-backs that could actually really prove to the Premier League that Manchester United have one of the most solid defences in the Premier League overall. Having said that, this season our defence has been absolutely cack and too lazy. Marcus Waterhouse, for example, is cack. Now, Koulibaly I would happily take, but is he getting too old now to play football, is what people are saying. Because people are saying that if you're going to sign people who are like 30 years old, there's no point, because they're going to retire and stuff, and they're just going to be absolutely pap. Not always the case. It doesn't matter what age you are, you can still be a player for a big club of Manchester United. Doesn't matter what fans say. If fans say, well, I don't really want him because he's too old and he'll be weak and stuff, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old he is. Even if you look like, look at the Usain Bolt. I don't even know how old Usain Bolt is, but he's pretty old now. Look at Messi. He's I think he's 30 now. Messi's nearly 30 or something like that now, and he, look at him. He's still scoring goals relentlessly. Luis Suarez, he's starting to get. I think he's in his late 20s now, and he's scoring goals for fun. So it doesn't matter what age any player is that you're looking to sign. Now it stops you from signing them unless they obviously decline your invitation to join, or should I say the contract or negotiations to join. So now can stop you unless the club or the actual, player itself declines the contract. So, we have a good chance. I mean, Koulibaly, he's one of Napoli's strongest centre-backs, so I'm not too certain if we would even get him, because he is a vital character for Napoli in order keeping them, keeping their title hopes alive and stuff in the Serie A, which obviously is now being won by Cristiano Ronaldo most of the time. Juventus, obviously, Napoli, I think it's going to even be Napoli or Juventus that win it, but who knows? Football's a funny game. And obviously we got Inter Milan's skriniar. I don't know what his first name is. I think I'm pronouncing his second name wrong, but I believe he's Croatian. What language is skriniar? I think he's Croatian, if I'm not much mistaken. I'll have a look. Milan Skriniar. He is obviously the Inter Milan centre-back, and he's a very strong man. Very strong one. Maurizio Sarri, obviously, as a bloody Maurizio Sarri in Chelsea. Typical Chelsea, bloody trying to nick our possible move. Because obviously United went in from first, and now Chelsea are wanting to sign him, trying to take him off us. Basically, everyone in the league just trying to stop Manchester United from flaming signing anyone. Martin Skriniar is Slovakian. Sam McNeil, thanks for joining. Yeah, hi mate. So we got battle between Chelsea. I hate to say, but Chelsea, I believe with the way they're playing this season, most of the players who are looking to go to Man United will go to Chelsea or someone, who plays better football. Now the issue with that is we're going to get absolutely nowhere in the league, and I don't think we're not going to get anywhere this season anyway. We're not going to get in the top 4. I don't even think we'll even get the European spots where we're playing. And Skriniar is a good player, and he plays well for Slovakia as well. So he is one of the guys who you can rely on as a centre. You can rely on him as a centre back. Not sure if he's an actual centre back or whether he's a right back. He's 1.88 metres, which doesn't make any sense to me. Don't know how tall that is. He's a Slovakian professional footballer who plays as a centre back for Inter Milan and the Slovakian national team. He was named Slovakia's best under-21 player for 2016, where he's receiving the Peter Dubovsky Award. Under 21, so he's obviously he's obviously a pretty young guy. So people like to see young ones and people like to see old ones. Also, whilst I'm on the topic of transfers, clubs have been putting in an 80. I can't remember who it was, but someone put an 80 million bid in for who was it? For Marcus Rashford. I think it was Liverpool. I don't know who it was now. Rashford. Mike Talks Football, thank you very much for joining the stream. Good evening, mate. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't want Wikipedia, thank you. Trying to start this up. So, there you go. Manchester United star Marcus Rashford to consider a Real Madrid move if he can't get first team football, which is issue. A 50 million rated ace could possibly be open to joining Real Madrid. The issue with that is if we let Marcus Rashford go, I think that's the end of our goals, as it stands. So basically, I don't think United will want to let him go, but this is the issue. You don't give players first-time football who do miles better than any of the players that you play, you'll end up losing them. And I'll be honest with you, Sanchez, he can sod off. He's cack. Lukaku is cack. You might as well have Martial and Rashford as the flaming, thingies. Mike says, are you concerned that Martial will leave in the summer? I don't think Marcelo leave now. He's starting to get some first team football into him. And he's obviously scoring relentlessly. 6 goals in 5 games, I think, for him. So I don't think he'll leave. But like I say, let me know in the comment section which one you would rather. If we did sell Bailey and, you know, Marco Rojo, sorry. And I think probably we'll end up selling Phil Jones as well because he's cack. So if we sell those 3, would you like to see Koulibaly and Skriniar, or would you like to just see Koulibaly, or would you just like to see Skriniar come in? I think if you're a United fan, I think you'd rather you'd rather have 2 rather than 1. But yeah, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to end the stream now, guys. It was only going to be a very quick stream. Not much to talk about. I will obviously catch up with you all later on. See ya.